Hey there, everybody. Chief Meteorologist Tim Buckley with you, of course, on this Wednesday, still watching one more day of active radar. It's our 7th day in a row with at least something going on, falling from the sky across the Piedmont Triad. So a lot that we can kind of show you and talk about here over the next couple of minutes and show you where the storms are and then where we're going over the next couple of days, because we do have some changes on the way. So let's get right to it. Right now, you're looking live, as they say, right over the Triad area, and we're mostly looking at a scattered rain at the moment with a couple of downpours too. One thing we're not seeing any of right now would be severe thunderstorms. We had a few of those earlier today, or at least we had a couple of severe thunderstorm warnings. Not getting a lot of signs of damage, but again, some warnings around the area earlier today. Looking live on the radar screen, we have a couple of areas to focus in on. I'll start up first here with this storm because it looks to be the strongest. This is kind of storm number 2 for you today up in the Ruffin area and parts of the northern Rockingham County area. So you see, this is a little bit of a line here, one after another. There was another one earlier this afternoon around 3:30 to 4 o'clock. So right now, the worst of this one looks to be right along Highway 29. So right here by Stacy, by Ruffin, pretty much at the Caswell County, Rockingham County border. This area could have some decent hail as part of it. So if we take a little bit of a closer look here, you're looking at that storm pretty tall. It's about 30,000 feet tall. And that little pinkish color in there, that could indicate a little bit of hail still falling out of it. So something we'll be watching as this storm continues to march its way off to the east. That's that storm that we're looking at in Randolph County. Elsewhere, we can go to our southern counties now and look at some decent rain kind of picking up in organization and in intensity as well. So right now from Level Cross to Randleman, we have some decent rainfall, and this is an area that we can show you on radar, of course, with these downpours. There were a few lightning strikes in there. We can also show you a live view. This is our camera. It's pretty much new for us. But in the Randleman area, take a look. Looks like snow, doesn't it? This is sunshine interacting with some of those raindrops, I believe. In Randleman is where you're seeing this right now. That's our News 2 transmitter right about there. So this camera is positioned right there in Level Cross and the Randleman area. And one thing we're going to look for on this camera as we kind of track these things is how the storms are moving along. And we did see some dark clouds at one point. We saw what we would call a rain shaft at one point as well, with the rain kind of extending outside of the cloud. But either way, nice to see rain falling. This is a part of Randolph County that maybe hasn't gotten quite as much rain as everybody else. This is the Victory Junction camp there at the Richard Petty complex. Looking up farther north, we already showed you the storms in Eden. If you're in Greensboro, maybe wanting to go to the baseball game, a little bit of light rain is possible over the next hour or so, but after that, you should be done. Still some light rain kind of continuing in Winston-Salem. Farther south, there are still some downpours here from Rowan County, Davidson, and into Randolph. So that's kind of the picture we have for you right now. All of these showers and thunderstorms are short-lived. So that is to say, in 2 hours' time, we're done, and these are out of here. So I don't see these lasting much longer than 8 to 8:30 to 9 o'clock tonight. They should all be fizzling out and moving out at that point, and we'll see kind of a dry night of weather for the most part. Can't completely rule out a shower or a storm overnight, but I'm just not expecting all that much. I'll tell you, the rainfall is really affecting our current temperatures. It just depends on where you are. If you're getting rain, you're getting cooled down. If you're not, well, it's still hot and sticky. We say sticky because the dew point temperatures, they've been up there. They're right around 70 right now, as they have been throughout the course of the last couple of days. And if you get the rainfall, it'll cool your air temperature, but it's not going to help that humidity, not one bit. We're still going to be stuck with it. Now, going into tomorrow, we're looking ahead. It'll be muggy in the morning, right around 70 to start the day. By the afternoon, that's when we still get pretty hot. We'll be in the mid-80s, right around 86, 87 for the high temperature tomorrow. I say a bit less humid because I do think the humidity will start to break. Not right away, not in the morning, but by the second half of the day. Take a look at this. So here's where we are right now. Overnight tonight, still sticky. There's the change. By lunchtime tomorrow, we should start to see a reduction in humidity. And that's pretty key. As that humidity starts to drop a little bit, our dew points will fall off into the 50s. And then on Friday's a beauty. Get out, do something, enjoy your Friday, because Friday is looking fantastic. Behind the cold front, it's going to be crisp, refreshing, and beautiful to be outdoors. I see a really nice day for our Friday, not just here, but all across the Carolinas. So do what you'd like on Friday. Get outside and enjoy it if you can. High pressure will be with us, and comfortable temperatures will be here, at least for the time being. For the time being, I say. Farther down the line, we'll have to keep an eye on the weekend, because once we get past Friday and into Saturday, there is going to be some potential for rain. So one of the things we'll be keeping an eye on is rainfall on Saturday. As of now, it looks like most of that rain would be south of our Triad area, but we've got to keep an eye on it. Some models have it raining here, others keep it just to the south. That's something for us to watch for Saturday. But overall, I think the weekend is in pretty good shape. We can look at both days here. Most of the rain should stay to our south on Saturday. Temperatures will be in the mid 70s. Depending on how much sunshine we see, we still could get into the upper 70s. On Sunday, that's the cooler, more crisp of the 2 days with some sun to go around. It will be refreshing. It'll be really nice in the 50s in the morning, in the 70s for the afternoon. So our 7-day stretch of rainfall should be coming to an end. Today is day number 7, if we get anything official anyway at PTI. I think we will. There's some rain on the way. But that streak will be ending. A chance of storms tomorrow is very low. I don't really see that happening. And then after that, we should be in a pretty dry weather pattern outside of that small chance on Saturday. Earlier today, there were some good pictures coming our way. This one coming in from Eden. We had some scud clouds, or Arcus clouds as we call them, part of a shelf cloud too. This is from Kathy over there in Eden. As the rain continues to fall down in parts of the area, we'll have more radar checks for you throughout Live Weather Impact. In the meantime, I'm going to leave you with this. It's a 7-day forecast. Hot and humid for tomorrow, but a lot better on Friday and Sunday. Both looking like beautiful days around here, and most of next week should be cooler than average as we start the month of June. That's it for now. We'll be right back in just about 2 minutes.